Okay, welcome back, and once again, I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Starcraft 2. Look good, have fun. Yep, that's close enough. So, spawning up here in the northeast, we have myself playing as Zerg, and down here in the southwest, we have my opponent. This is Cardus, also playing as Zerg. Okay, so I'll go for the extractor trick to get a little bit of help earlier on. He is not. He slowed down his build slightly, and is getting up his Overlord straight away. And as you can see, he's got the cool mech Zerg skin. I don't have that because I haven't coughed up for the war chest. I probably will at some point, but at the moment, we'll see. I do like the look of the building, so I must admit. But anyway, so I'm setting up my Overlord Scout. He's setting out his. His second Overlord is just sat there. At the moment, I have now a hold in production. There we go. Just while I get my expansion up, he's sending his expansion down now, so I'm slightly ahead. We're about level on production. Actually, I'm ahead now on joins, so I've got a slight supply lead. And I'm pumping out a lot more stuff than he is just at this moment in time. So, hope everyone had a good Christmas. I'm sorry about the screw up with the video settings last time. What happened is OBS reset the output to basically 480p rather than 1080. I've checked, it is reset at 1080 now. And I didn't notice while I was editing, so yeah. That's a bit of a shit, but what can you do? And I've got some more bad news as well. We're going to have to start again on EU4 as well, or maybe something else. Basically, for some reason, the Ethiopia file has deleted itself. Not quite sure where it went, but it's gone. So for that, I am sorry. We were doing well on that, so we'll have to see what we do. Might start again with Ethiopia, or I might choose someone else, or I might go for a different game entirely. We shall see. But anyway, let's have a look what we got here. So I'm up ahead at the moment. Got my spawning pool up. My spawn pool's on the way, his is on the way, he's got his gas already up, mine is slightly delayed. So he's got a little bit more gas than me, but my pool is going to be out, my expansion is going to be up slightly earlier than his. So now we just have to wait and see who ends up in the better position really. So I'm getting 2 queens straight away and a couple of lings, he's getting 2 queens straight on the back. Income wise, he's got a slight advantage, a bit backs and forths, twos and throws. Realistically speaking, we've both got the same amount of units. We're basically in the same position at the moment. We just both went for slightly different variations on the same build. Okay, so I've got a few lings out just to make myself look big and scary. There's his Overlord having a quick look. At the moment, he is now producing... What's he producing here? I'm getting ling speed. He's getting a couple of spine crawlers up, which is intriguing. Then he goes for ling speed, so he's slightly behind on his ling speed. I'm just producing more stuff at the moment. His APM's quicker than mine. What's he up to at the moment? Let's have a look. Let's see. Cardus Cam, what are you doing?
Смотри на миникарту, не будь как я.
Not a lot. Okay. Sounds like he's rushing. Let's have a look. So there we go. We're just chasing that out. I don't really want to see what's going on. Don't want him to see. He's built a spine in each mineral line. Okay. That could be quite useful against ling run bys, but not specifically. Now, where are my lings? I've got 10 of them. He has none. All of mine are hiding at the back. We're waiting for ling speed to kick in. He's going for ling speed and then straight into roaches, which is interesting. I don't see why he's built ling speed if he's not going to build any lings. Realistically, if I just charged across the map right now, I would cause so much trouble. I'm also ahead on supply, with this. So he's got slightly more than me mining, but not by a lot. He's playing on 14 on each. Okay, that's interesting. Here we go. So I'm going to push across the map now with my 20 lings. I'm coming down this way basically because I know this has gone that way and I don't want him to see my lings pushing out. I want him just to see that there's some lings sat here. And so it looks fairly normal. He's expanded down here. He's going for a ninja base. That's interesting. But we're going to find it and kill it. And we're going to kill the drone that came out with it. So he was going for a ninja expansion to try and increase his economy. We found it and killed it. Now he's suddenly built a wall with 2 evo chambers, but he still doesn't have that many lings. Here we go. We're going to come in. We're going to dig our way through his ling wall. We're going to pull away a little bit, even though we've got the numbers advantage, because we don't really want to get spined if we can avoid it. And for the most part, we're checking just to make sure there's nothing down here as well, so that we're not going to get blindsided when we're not looking. He's going for ranged weapons. Even though he has no roaches on the field at the moment, he's going for range 1 and in production. So range 1, defense 1, I just have lots more. I'm droning at the moment. I've got, few more lings on the way. Basically, I'm going the more classic ling route, which is basically lots of them. The armor's going to help his lings, and there's his first few roaches. But that many roaches is not going to, shouldn't deter this many lings. Realistically, I should just push through, but I decided not to. I'm going to get a baneling nest up at the back, and I'm going to just carry on playing away, macroing away. We've got both gases up and running. He has both gases up and running. He has not gone for roach speed, I note, because he hasn't upgraded yet. He hasn't gone for... Has he gone for a lair? Yeah, he's gone for a lair, so he hasn't got link speed yet, though, which is strange. Not link speed, roach speed. I don't know, I've been guilty of that a few times, but there it is. There we go. I've got a lot of cash. He's got a lot of cash. At the moment, I just can't really spend it properly. Not with this little production with Zerg, so that's why I always go for the macro hatch. Here we have this guy getting ready to expand. I'm building a lot of banelings here just to cause some trouble. So that's where all my money's gone. So he's now floating a lot more cash than me. Let's have a look. This many roaches, realistically, not too much of a problem. Not for this little lot of banelings. This is going to cause some serious mayhem when it hits. So we're going to push in. Going to scare pull his lings to the front, and then we're just going to hit them with banelings until they die. Surround the queen. Baneling him until he dies. Okay, now we're coming over here. Banelings pop and kill just about everything. So we've wiped out this mining. He's not going to be mining for much longer from here. We're going to pull out. We're going to quickly kill these on the way out. Try and deny his one. Did we get it? I think we just denied it. Nah, he just got it. Damn it. Never mind. And then we're just going to burn this down as well. That's gone. We're in his base. Doing damage. At the moment, he's going to hold me off. Not surprising. He does have 1 armor and +1 attack. I do not. But I do have lots and lots and lots of lings. Now then, production-wise, he's going for a spire. I'm starting to get roaches out. I'm also expanding my creep spread. This base is now up and running. I've managed to hold him back onto 2 for the minute and crippled all the mining from that one, so he's not really mining. Which, if we check the income list, I'm starting to pull ahead in income. Here we go, we're just going to surround him. At this point, all lings are here for is just to surround. Hold him in place so that my roach can just follow up. And obviously, the more damage they do, the better. But it's just a case of surround and eat. If we check the losses here, about the same, to be honest, but mine are mostly in lings. His have been in, a lot more years. He's also held behind now on mining. I'm mining quite happily from my second. My natural, he is not. He does have a third up, so do I. So we're about the same in that. Whoop. Microphone spinning of its own accord. But income-wise, I'm ahead. I'm starting to get my Evo chambers up on the front there. I'm also just producing a few more roaches. Upgrades. I now don't have roach speed, but I have. There we go. Just selected it. Just got it now. He has 1-1. I do not yet. So at the moment, every hit that his roaches do compared to mine is going to do more damage, and mine is going to do less damage against his, not just because of the +1, but because also he has 1 armor. I don't. But this is where pure numbers come into the play. There we go. Now he's got his mutas out. His first mutalisks, first pair of mutalisks. Okay, we're just going to push down here. We're going to see the space. So we're getting a little bit of scouting info while we go. And then we're just going to withdraw. These roaches are going to get eaten. There's not much I can do about that. So the longer he's picking on them, the more I can pull back the others. So yeah, it's not a major thing. But we also know that he has air. We know he has hydras. Production at the moment, I've got +1 armor on the way. Roach speed is almost finished. He's just building a load of overlords. I'm ahead on supply. I can afford to relax for a minute. He pushes up. Obviously these things are going to be annoying, but they're not going to do that much damage to my roaches. Roaches are pretty heavily armoured. So yeah, those little glaive worms are just going to bounce off for the most part. I'm getting a spore crawler up as well. He's going to pick my Spore Crawler off. But my queens are here. He's going to try and pick my Spore Crawler off. We defend that. And there it goes. Spore Crawler up. So now that base, realistically, these 3 are not going to do any damage there. He's pounding out a few more roaches. So in units now we have 13 roaches versus 6 roaches and 3. He does have a slight lead now in workers. So look, he's oversaturated on that one. Very undersaturated on that one. Undersaturated on that one. 16 is where you want to be realistically. He does have these down here as well. Whoop, where am I going? These down here. They're not working on anything at the moment. They do look cool though, don't they? The mecha Evo chambers. I still like the Bio Zerg. So yep, we're just going to get this place now up and mining. We can afford to. It's not a problem. We've got not a lot of minerals in the bank at the moment because we've been spending it quite well. Production. I'll go for 2 attack. No, he's going for 2 attack. Sorry, I'll get my +1 and my +1 there. So he's going to have the attack bonus. Other than that, would be about the same. But I've got numbers bonus. And at the moment, let's have a look at the income line. My income is still higher than his. And I believe he's going for another hatchery down here. So at the moment, that will bring him level on production. Not ahead, level. That's important to note because with Zerg, you need hatchery to just pump out as many units as you can. And so we're going to be sitting on equal production because I have my micro hatch. I also have a Hydra Den, producing Hydra speed and Hydra range. I'm going to drive that away. At the moment, I still have a slight lead in supply. But now he's overtaken and I am blocked. So in production, I have 7 overlords. That will give me more than sufficient supply to do what I need to do here. We've driven this guy away. He's building more flyers, a few more lings, and he is going for his infestation pit. Now, I don't think he's going to go infestors on this. I think he's doing that purely to get the hive. And Hydra speed is about to finish. Okay, what am I waiting for? There we go. Attack 2. +2 attack, so we'll be level on the attack now. We have a baneling nest. We don't have speed banelings at the moment, which is a bit of a pain. But there we go. We are building banelings. Because we know this is here if we have a look at my camera. We do know that this is here. So we assume that he's mining from it. And so these things are basically just to get in there and do a bit of trouble. Yep, so they're set to move here and then attack there. So all they're going to do is roll in and do that. So we knocked his gas down. Here we go. Now he's going to fly over the top. And he's going to realise that his units are now being shot down. Hydras are pretty good against these. I'm going to lose all my Hydras, but I'm not too worried. These guys, like I said, especially without +1 attack, they're not going to do a lot of damage against roaches. My roaches are just slightly worse than his. He attacked the rocks, I don't know why. I'm assuming that was just a misclick. Kill that. On the way out. There we go. Losses at the moment. We're behind in losses. But, again, it's not really worrying too much. Some of those have been banelings. Yeah, we've been doing a lot more damage than that shows, really. He's picked off another roach. We're going to turn around, and now we're going to chase him off with a couple of hydras. We have lings coming out as well, more roaches, more hydras. In production, we have 11 hydra. He's going for 3 more mutalisks. He's getting +2 armor. I'm getting +2 armor as well. He's getting +1 attack for his mutas. I'm getting +2 for my hydra. Producing a few more lings. Lots of hydras. Okay, so these guys I've sent out separately. Don't know where you're going. Must have accidentally selected them when I selected all. Well, not selected all, but dragged the box. Okay, here we go. Lings in. Little ling run by just to cause a bit of trouble. I realise he's down there and pull him away. Now we kill that, and he pulls his entire mutaflock out of position for a couple of lings. My queen is almost in position. I don't know what she thinks she's doing. But we're going to get some queen on queen action here by the looks of it. This is very stupid of me. They're identically matched. Oh! Just one. This is muted flock, but on the floor. That was a nice little fight, actually. We've got more Hydras than he has mutas. We have more stuff than he does. At the moment, he's maxed. We're not quite, but this flock basically is not going to survive long against the amount of Hydras I have here. And in production, got a couple more Hydras to finish off. He's trying to find a spot where he can attack without getting my Hydras in too far. Unfortunately, there isn't one. That was stupid of me. If I'd have reacted quicker, a lot of these would be dead. Production, he's upping to Lair and Hive. And he comes here. And at the same time, he's going to launch a backstab up here, trying to take out my supply. Now, given that we've got two of these here, we're going to afford to hold on that. And here we come. These will not do that much damage. This, on the other hand, could, but we've let it go. I'm not worried. He's trying to take out my Hydrodem. At the moment, we're going to take out the rest of his army down here, leaving him with just his flock by the time he's finished. We're reinforcing heavy. He's got a fair few units just sat there not doing anything. There we go. Finally realised that they need to be fighting. He's going to take out my macro hatch. But, again, that's minor. This, on the other hand, is going to be annoying. But we've got more than enough Hydras to do plenty of damage to that. The biggest problem I've got is the fact that his army is a lot more mobile than mine. Okay, they popped just at the right time. So in production, he's going for an Ultralisk Cavern. I'm rebuilding my Hydras. My Hydra lair. At the moment, income-wise, I am in trouble now. I have next to no mineral income. I have next to no gas income. But I have a base that I'm mining from. There we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to push back. I've got 3-3 on the way, as well as he's got 3-3 on the way. I'm not in a position to get 3-3. But we're going to take out this mining base. And we're going to push through his army. We still have the supply lead. We're knocking down his mutas. Denied 3-3. Not quite sure why he's going for an Infestor add-on. We're going to pick off his supply. In we come. He's coming in from the back with his mutas. The problem is Hydras. Now the lair here has a bit more health points than the hatch, so you know there's that. We're just going to pick these guys off, and we're going to march up into his base. He's got 4 Ultras about to pop. But the problem with Ultras is they're not going to be very heavy upgraded. In fact, they're 2-0. So then they're not going to do a lot of damage, and we're just going to sweep them out of the way. We've got multiple Hydras. He's dead. There we go. And he quits and leaves. No GG, just leaves. So, that wasn't a bad game. Let's have a quick look. So, let's deconstruct that. What did I do wrong? I should have built a Spire and countered his attack with a few more Corruptors in there. Corruptors would have been giving me the mobility I needed. Hydras are too slow. Even though they do a really good job against mutas, they're a bit slow running around the large area, especially between these 2 bases, because instead of just flying straight across, we've got to go, ooh, the fuck am I bad. So, yeah, that would have been a good option. On top of that, I think my tech switch to roaches was a bit late. So that really could have done better. And again, creep spread. And my bases, I never had enough production. So that was my mistakes. Now then. And also the slowness of my upgrades as well. mean, at the end here, I'm still not working on 3-3. I never even got to hive tech, which is quite disturbing. Carders, let's have a look. Your build order caught you on the back foot early on. You never built enough lings at the start, so I crippled your economy at the beginning. And then your upgrades weren't realistically ultras. No upgrades on the attack. Yeah, they do a swish damage, but against +2 armoured Hydra, they're not going to do that much damage. And you don't have enough supply at this point, and I'm just munching through. You're going for the extra armour and the speed, but you need to do the basic melee attack damage. Your attempt to ninja expand down here was never going to work. You've seen lings, you're looking there, suddenly there's lings missing, you know they're going to be out on the map somewhere. And if they're not coming straight towards you, there's only one direction they're going to come, down here. And your creep spread, mate, alright, up the middle was alright, but everywhere else it was worse than mine. Big gaps in creep everywhere. You don't want that. Creep super highway. And the problem with doing this, right, is what you have to remember is that this is creep. I don't care whether it's mine or yours. The only difference is I can't see on yours. Other than that, I get every advantage you get. So you're basically giving me a quick route right up into the middle of your base, which isn't the best of things. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, reliance on every tech in the world was never going to help. It seemed to me like you didn't have a plan when you came in. Mine plan always against Zerg is to watch what they do. I build a lot of lings at the beginning just to cause trouble, and then I watch what they do. You went roaches, so I mimicked. I went heavy roach. You went into Muta after that. I switched again into Hydra. Like I said, probably not the best build I could have done with some corruptors in the air, but Hydra will do the job. And so by mimicking and matching and basically building what I need to defeat you, the reason why I held roaches up this end for so long and let them die, to keep your army up here to give me time to build Hydra. The reason why I left my lings up here to die, give me time to build roaches. Using lings here, give me time to have more roaches. You were just pushing and pushing and pushing, and you weren't stopping to think about why I was leaving units there to die. I mean, at the end of it, we smashed through. And getting into here, obviously once you do that, it's pretty much game over. But at this point, you've got nothing you can produce. All your production back here as well is not a good idea, especially with no air defense. If I'd have just built a load of mutas or corruptors like I was thinking, switch them into broodlords, come down here, all I've got to do is kill this, and eventually all of your production is dead. This is why mine, it's scattered a little bit. I built a couple back here, a few bits down here. Hydra layer was over here, but then that's protected by a creep tumor, so you know, that's what you need to do. Building it all back here, I admit it's very safe, but if I come round the back, I mean, if I do another muta backstab on here, I can pick off no more spires, that's no more air, no more roaches, no more ultras. And the other thing you didn't manage to do as well, letting me deny your 3-3. That was pretty much the nail in the coffin, because that costs so many minerals. It's 300, I believe. So look, well, I can't see, but yeah, I think it is. Pretty sure it is. And so by denying that, that's 300 gas, 300 minerals that you don't get back. So denying is a big thing, and I still don't get why you went for the pathogen glands there. Unless you're planning to go into Ultra Corruptor, Ultra Infester, that's the word. But then you had no upgrades for the Infestors either, so nah. I'm not quite sure what your plan was there, mate, but it was never going to work, especially the mass meter backstab against this. As soon as you saw this, you really should have tech switched. But you held on, you went for Ultras. Even with these, that's not going to give you the balance you need. They're going to be able to tank a bit more. But, you know, they're still not going to be able to deal much damage, so they're just going to take a kicking. If you were going to plan to go to Ultras, you needed to get melee all the way through, and you didn't. So, what do I need to work on? Like I said, creep spread. Second of all, in this game, my income was never great. My base strategies weren't brilliant. I needed to expand faster. Needed to keep myself ahead. Yeah, I wasn't playing brilliant. I was playing quite sloppily. I did just enough, realistically. This one, up to a set point, could have gone either way. It was just when Carders didn't tech switch. Or didn't tech switch to the right tech. If you wanted to take me on with this, broodlords. You had the upgrades, broodlords. All day. Get some corruptors up, get some broodlords out. I mean, you know, I'll be taking on broodlings more than anything else, so... But yeah. But anyway, like I said, this one wasn't my best by any stretch of the imagination, so... There's a lot I need to work on for this one, but we'll see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. like I said, this week with Ethiopia gone, because I went to load up my game the other day, yesterday, to play a little solo player game, and yeah, Ethiopia was just gone. The save file was vanished, and I can't find it on my computer either, so God knows where it went, but it's completely gone. So for that I do apologise. But yeah, so we'll get on cracking on with that, and we'll see what else we can do this week. But anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed this for the minute. I've been Cappadocia, signing off.